me, it's we. That's News Nation.
Weeknights at 8, 7 Central, only on News Nation. To find News Nation, go to joinnn.com.
Now at 4, time, hope, and air to breathe running out, and there's still no sign of the mini sub with 5 people aboard that vanished during a trip to the Titanic. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 4. I'm Samantha Cortese.
And I'm Pedro Rivera. There may only be about 12 hours of oxygen left in the mini-sized submersible, and the Coast Guard has not identified the banging noises that were picked up on sonar Tuesday and today.
The sub left Sunday morning for a voyage to view the Titanic, and there's been no sign of it since. KTLA 5 Sandra Mitchell is tracking late developments. Sandra, what do we know this afternoon?
Well, let's say if there are survivors, right, they are most likely experiencing more intense conditions, most likely running out of air, food, and water. The Titan, only about the size of a minivan. There is only enough room for one of the people on board to actually stretch out their legs. All of this, of course, being considered by the crews still rushing to rescue them. What could be 2 big clues in the search for the missing submersible, the Titan, banging noises and debris. The U.S. Coast Guard now says search teams are focusing their efforts in the area where a plane heard noises yesterday and again today coming from underwater.
We don't know what they are. To be frank with you, the P3 detected noises. That's why they're up there. That's why they're doing what they're doing. That's why they put sonar buoys in the water.
Even as the international team expands the search with aircraft and ships now covering an area twice the size of Connecticut, they are zeroing in on the location of those noises, expediting the sounds to underwater audio experts.
They're in the area. They're sending data back expeditiously to the best in the world people to analyze that data, and then they're feeding the results of that analysis back to the unified team, and they're making decisions. 5
people are on board the Titan. It disappeared Sunday. It has a limited amount of oxygen, which could be depleted by tomorrow morning. There are concerns the submersible might have imploded, and yesterday a search plane did locate debris in the water.
In search and rescue missions, when aircraft are flying continuously, there is stuff out in the ocean that is floating. We went back, we looked at it. It wasn't. We didn't determine it to be debris. We don't think it correlates with the case.
Even after 4 days and no sign of the Titan and the people trapped on board, the U.S. Coast Guard says there is still hope.
Oh, this is a search and rescue mission, 100%. We are smack dab in the middle of search and rescue, and we'll continue to put every available asset that we have in an effort to find the Titan and the crew members.
All right, so how do rescuers determine when to call off the search? We're going to show you what goes into that decision if it happens, coming up on the KTLA 5 News at 5. Sam, Pedro, back to you.
Sandra, thank you. Developing news now out of South LA. An investigation is underway after a man's body was found inside a commercial building that went up in flames. The fire erupted. That fire, and authorities say they knew there was a person inside but could not make immediate entry because of dangerous conditions. It's still unclear how that fire started and why the man was inside the building. His identity has not been released.
Hey! Oh! This Robert Rita's got to go!
Hundreds of people across multiple unions marched from Pan Pacific Park to La Brea Tar Pits today in a massive demonstration in solidarity as the writer's strike entered its 51st day. The WGA members took a break from picketing outside Hollywood studios to show they won't back down from their demands. They say that they're fighting for mandatory staffing requirements, higher pay, and streaming residuals, and they don't want artificial intelligence to take their jobs.
Every dollar they make begins with us. And we are going to be out here until they remember that.
The Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers responded in a statement that you see here, saying it too wants a resolution that is mutually beneficial. The WGA estimates that the strike has already cost the California economy $1.5 billion in lost revenue. During the span of the writer's strike, many entertainers have offered their support to members of the WGA on the picket lines.
And tonight, actor and comedian Dane Cook is the first act to ever take the stage at Covina's brand new Laugh Factory. He is dedicating all proceeds of the show to the writers on strike. KTLA's Shelby Nelson joins us live in Covina with more. Hi, Shelby.
Hi there. Yeah, that's one of the biggest things that makes this night so special.